Hello, you guys, and we're back live again to show you all.
Come here first.
Oh, over here.
So, hey guys, so what I'm doing right now, people keep asking me about this. We got an air fryer, and so I learned how to make truffled air fry French fries, and they're so delicious. So I'm going to share with you my little secret recipe that I've learned is so I take golden potatoes like this, I wash them first, these are organic, and I just put them inside my little French fry cutter, and I use the medium size cut. And then from there, I take my potatoes and I put them, this is the trick right here. I put them in a pot of water, okay? And I put it usually in for like 7 to 8 minutes because you want your potatoes to be kind of al dente before you put them in the air fryer. That's the big trick right there. That's number one. So then I just let them cook until the timer goes off. And every once in a while, I'll take one out like this and I'll just put it over here so that I can see if it's al dente yet, and I can tell that it's not yet. They're still a little crunchy. You don't want them to be crunchy, but you don't want them to be soft. If they're soft, you don't want them to be soft. But we're close. So then, I get my little drain tool out. And on my podcast, when I was doing with all the dogs, is I met this girl and I had her on my podcast, and she trained dogs to find truffles up in the Northwest. And so she told me about this company right here. So check this out, okay? And this company is in Oregon. It's Oregon Black Truffle, and they have white truffle too, and I mix both of them from time to time.
There's a secret ingredient, you guys.
This is a secret ingredient, and this is real truffle oil. This is better than what you get at Whole Foods or anywhere else, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg like most of it does. So I have this, and then I found this seasoning salt here. Just real simple, roasted rotisserie chicken. So this is my little seasoning salt trick. And then also I use, and I know I gotta get my fries out now because I just know by heart now that timing is like, it's time to get the fries out. And then I use fresh Parmesan cheese. So that's another little trick that we use inside here. So now my fries are ready. And I drain them. And they come out so good. Yeah, look at this. You guys are gonna love these. Anyway, so then I put them on the rack like this. Okay. And then I sprinkle my truffle oil on top. And because I could get these, it's not that expensive. I actually go kind of like a little crazy with the truffle oil because it really gives such a great flavor. And it just, so I just kind of like drench them like this all over. So it gets the truffle oil on all the fries. I mix it around a little bit, okay? And you could do this in a bowl if you want to too, if you're using just a little bit of truffle oil and you don't want to, you know, any of it to be wasted. You could just put it in a bowl, but I start to even out all my fries like this, okay? And you'll see that like this fry now is al dente. And the trick is, now that I'll put my seasoning salt on, so I'll just sprinkle lots of it because I'm going to turn them around here in a second to make sure it gets on both sides. And so this is the trick, is like when you do this, if your fries start to break apart, that means that you cooked them too long. And so you don't want them to break apart because you want them to be al dente. You have to hold it, there you go, yeah. So now I've got the seasoning kind of like mixed all over on the side. I'll add a little bit more on these over here, okay? And so this is like my little, my special little trick here, you guys, and it's like, these are going to be so delicious. We almost have these sometimes just as a meal themselves. They're so good. We just like, and sometimes we make just a little bit, or then we make a lot. And even when we make a lot, it's not enough sometimes. So let me get a knife to open up my, there we go.
Yeah, these are so yummy, you guys. It's so yummy.
So now I sprinkle on my Parmesan cheese. Okay, like that. And this is my fry basket, so I keep them inside this little basket here before I put them inside the air fryer. And then what I do, the trick is once they're inside the air fryer, it's 7 minutes usually on one side and 7 minutes on the other side. And this, you're just gonna get a little more light in here. Let me put a little more cheese on it now that I've got them mixed around. And you see that my French fries are still whole. They're not mushed around, so they're not too soft. They're just perfect. So now I just take this. I preheated my air fryer, and then I just take this and I stick this in here, and then I give it 7 minutes basically, and that's just on one side now. And it's amazing. So we'll just do that for 7 minutes. Then I come back and I clean up my space. In fact, there's a lot of truffle oil here.
There's not a lot of that's what that is.
So this is like our little treat for after our little adventure we went on tonight. And so that's the trick. So you just do 7 minutes on one side, they start to get golden brown, and then you flip them, and then you do 7 minutes on the other side, and you just wait till they start to look like they're getting golden brown, and then they start to get crispy, and that's what you need. Oh, what's the truffle oil brand? Once again, it's called, can you see, all natural Oregon black truffle oil. So if you Google Oregon black truffle oil, you'll find them, and they're actually in Oregon. Okay. Do you see a telephone number there or
I
anything?
don't see that, you guys. Ingredients, la la la. I don't see the website. Oh, there is a. It's so small, you guys. Hold on. Oh, here. Yeah, it's called www.OregonTruffleOil.com.
Yep, that's it. You can find it there. And they have white and black truffle oil, and it's so reasonable, and it's so much better, because I'll show you what I bought before. I talked to my friend. Yeah. I talked to my friend, and I told her I bought this one here before, and this one I got from Whole Foods, and it was like 50 something dollars, and she said that this is nowhere compared to what we're using with the Oregon. There you go. Thank you, Sam, for posting that. And then once again, I'll show you my seasoning. Once again, here's my seasoning. So it's McCormick's Perfect Pinch Rotisserie Chicken. So McCormick Pinch Rotisserie. Yes. Oh my God. As hungry as we are too. Oh my God. So this is my little trick of seasoning, and it's like I just found this, and it took me to understand this recipe. It took me at least 4 batches of fries to finally figure out how long to put them on each side and how to cook them. And then I Googled and found out about the boiling. The boiling is actually the trick. You have to boil them first, because by boiling them, you pre-cook them kind of, and it actually pulls out some of the starch, which is good. And then, so then when they get in there, they're already started to cook, and then it's just the air dryer. Just wait till you see these. These are so delicious. They're so delicious. And I use, these are the potatoes I use. They're Good Life organic potatoes, and I get these from Sprouts. And that's a health food store here in Los Angeles. I don't know if you have one there, but any health food store would have it. Whole Foods would have it. And you don't have to do organic. But I just like, when we can do organic, we do organic. And so here you see, they're just cooking away there right now. They're not, I wait till they start to turn a little brown on the edges, and then that's when I pull them out and I flip them. Oh, the black truffle oil is sold out? Well, go for the white truffle oil. I use the white truffle oil as well. So in fact, I started with the white truffle oil and I used all that and I had the black. So then I went to the black and both of them are just as good. So it just gives you that the right truffle, the right truffle. But my friend, she's up in Seattle and she teaches dogs to go truffle hunting. And we do have truffles in the Northwest. And she says it's amazing how these dogs find them. And they're like, sometimes they're really big and they're small and all that. And she actually donates her truffles to kitchens around her city so they can cook and share with their clients. And she doesn't even sell her truffles. She just shares them with her local restaurants she likes to go to. Yeah, so Sharon, you're right. The key is you can broil them, but we're in an air fryer here. But the key is is to boil them. Is that what you just said? See, I don't have my glasses on once again. I put them. Yeah, you said yeah. So yeah, broil is good as well. Oh my God, it's been a long night tonight. So let's check out how our fries are doing right now. Leave them on. Yep. They're getting there. They're starting to get, the little tips are starting to get a little brown, so we just wait for them. And yeah, because like, but it's amazing. I didn't know that we had truffles here. I just thought it was, all in Italy that, where we get our truffles from. But when she told me that we had it in the Northwest here, and she says she finds them all the time, and it's amazing. She says that the dogs that she trains, when they find them, they don't dig. They just point with their nose and they just sit there like this with their little nose right at the spot. And then she goes there with her hand and slowly starts taking away the dirt. And sure enough, there's a truffle there. They know not to dig because if they dig, they'll scar the truffle. Let's see here. Yep, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, you're ordering the white right now? Yeah, you're gonna love it, and share it with your friends because I love the company. The company's great. They've been around for a while, but it's just the product is superior than what you find in any store. This is like the best truffle oil to buy in the States. Unless you're over in Italy and you're buying it really from the farm. That's a whole different market there. But this truffle oil, you're gonna love this, Sharon. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this recipe. I mean, if you don't have an air fryer, then do the same thing. Boil your potatoes first. My potato slicer, this is my potato slicer right here. I got it on Amazon. Okay, it came, see there it is. The name of this one is called Westmark. And it comes with 3 different size blades, the squares. And I use the medium size cut blade. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Yep, exactly. So you could if you're not like if you don't have an air fryer, you could broil them probably the exact same way, 7 minutes on one side, 7 minutes on the other side. And so now they're starting to get there. So we're almost at the 7-minute mark for these guys. And they're just delicious. In fact, my mouth is watering right now just looking at them. They're so good. They're just like, yum. I mean, just look at this. Look at that. It's golden brown, and you can see how much I use our air fryer. I cook in it every single day. It's such a great little oven. I don't think I've used the oven. I'm probably going to use the oven tonight to make my cookies like I mentioned earlier. So yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull them out. So let me go grab my little spatula here and grab my glove because I may need my glove. Okay. And get my mitten on. Here's my mitten. And I pull it out. And so you see how nice and golden brown it is right there? So now I just take my little wooden spatula here, break up the bottom, flip them over, and my cheese is making them stick together a little bit, but that's okay. So actually, let me get my other spatula because I use another one that's actually got a better edge on it. Wood one's a little thick. So anyways, yeah, there we go. Okay, so then we just flip them over. It's hard to hold the camera and do this, so I'm gonna put this kind of like under, so I can do this. Let me grab my mitten again, so I can hold the tray. So I'm now holding my phone with my neck. So hold on there, people. Give me 1 second. Just to flip these little guys over. There we go. There we go. Oh, almost lost it. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put down the phone for 1 second, guys. Hold on, so I can flip them over. It takes 2 hands to do this. Okay, so I'm just flipping them over, spreading them apart evenly. Okay, so here we go. And then I got them back in the oven now. So now we do another 7 minutes. So now I've got them back in there for another 7 minutes. Oh, here you go. There they are. Oh my God, I'm sure you guys are going to be so wanting to snack on something right now, wherever you are, because we, we like In-N-Out. You've heard us, we stop at In-N-Out a lot of times after shows and protesting, but these fries you can't beat. These are just heaven. And I'm going to turn my timer back a little bit. And I just go, so my set, like I just keep it up, and it's on 450, the highest, and then it's on air fry right there. And this, I toast. In fact, when I got this, I threw my toaster away because putting bagels in here and doing bagels, the bagels are the best. I mean, they just get brown on both sides just so evenly, and it's just such a nice toaster. You don't need a toaster if you have this guy. This guy is like, or an air fryer. This guy is just magic. I love it. It was like I just kept hearing people brag about their air fryer, and I'm like, well, maybe we should give it a try. Is it going to be a fad for us? Maybe for a while, maybe, or maybe it won't. Maybe it will definitely be a part of our kitchen. I love cooking, so you can see like all our little snacks and all our crazy little stuff. This is kind of like our little gourmet little kitchen here, our little fridge, and you can see inside. It's funny that it's crazy that I get to share all this stuff with you guys, but you can just see, always try to buy organic. There's our lemonade, the Mexican lemonade that Serge always talks about that we make. And that's an easy recipe too. And what I do is I go to a Mexican grocery store, Vallarta, that's here in Los Angeles. And a guy told me, he showed me, he says, when you squeeze, he goes, the way to find the best limes, because we use lime instead of lemons, is you squeeze them and you want them to be soft. You don't want them to be hard. If they're soft, they're really super juicy. And then I use a gallon of pure water, purified water, and I use a total of 6 limes, and I cut them in half, and I use a squeezer, and then I add, the other trick to it is then I'll add this here for the sweetener, which is agave, organic agave, and I just get that off of, actually, that's funny. I just thought maybe I should create a little store so you guys could go to one place and just know where everything is and list it. Only 4 hours away. Oh, great. When you get here, we'll make a new batch, because by the time you get here, I guarantee you this batch will be done and gone. But you see how golden brown they're starting to get inside there? It's heaven. It's really heaven. And then after that, I'm gonna make some steak for us. And one thing Serge and I have learned is like, we don't eat a lot. When you go to a restaurant and all of a sudden you get the dinner plate and it's filled with all this food. we actually will split a meal, or we'll like I'll just use one of those steaks, and we'll just use one steak because it's late at night, and then we'll still get the protein that we need and all that, and we'll have steak and fries tonight. But these are just looking for yeah, you can see that they're starting to get toasty brown, so they're just doing so well. What was, let's see. I'm on my way. Oh, you know what? The limeade is so fantastic, Sam. It's I keep one of these. You see, Serge and I always have these. This is filled, and I keep this by my bedside at night, and I just drink it all throughout the night just to keep hydrated. And the lime is so good for you. And using the agave, it's not raw sugar, so even though it is still kind of like a sugar, it's a little better for you. It's so great. And when I put the agave inside, let me open this up. So I use a Crystal Geyser gallon, okay? And so when I do it, I put the lime juice in there, and it's about a cup of lime juice, okay, freshly squeezed. And then I take the agave and I open it up. I'm keeping an eye on the thing, on the fries. I open it up, and you see that it's got this little cap like this, and I flip it over, and I give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're just little squirts that come out of it, and it seems to be like the magical little touch with that, and it's the best. And when we have people over for parties or dinner, we always serve that. Or the other thing I'll do is I'll make homemade jamaica, which I use the hibiscus flower. So my drink of choice is this limeade along with the jamaica. So between the two, it's just, and they're both really, really healthy for you. So our fries are looking really good in there. Look at that. Oh my God, they're gonna be so delicious. Look at that. So yummy. Okay, Janet, come on over. Yeah, no, come on over. Definitely. I'm like, come join us. We love our dinner parties. We love having our friends over and just treating them to some homemade food. We do homemade tamales. I do organic chickens, and I just, whatever and then like sometimes, when you're like, you look in the kitchen, you're like, you don't think you have anything, you do. You can always find something wonderful to make. I always keep a little pantry. Like this is an old refrigerator that's in our building here. I'll show you this here with all the little pictures, and this is little Serge. Look at little Serge there. That's the only photo he has of himself as a little boy. Isn't that precious? Oh my God. And then here's Serge and I, Men in Black. But I always, keep a pretty filled little thing. We have Manuka honey. Manuka honey is great if you have a cold or you're sick, to make tea out of this. Just hot water and Manuka honey is great for you. And then I always get this pesto sauce from Trader Joe's. It's a nice blend if I don't make it fresh. That's one thing I learned, is like when I lived in Italy, I learned how to, I know, isn't it such a beautiful, look at, here, I'll show you again. Look at that. Oh, look at how precious. It's his only picture he has. He has no family pictures. He has no pictures with his parents at all, his sisters or anything like that. So it's just so, how much salt in your water? I heard, wait, oops, sorry. I just saw that. I heard a pinch of salt in your water helps with the hydration. It might, I don't know about that. Yeah, baby Serge. Isn't that cute? You guys get to see baby Serge? Oh my God, are you ready to see these, you guys? Wait till you see these. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Here we go. Take them out. And now look at this. Look at how golden brown they are. These are so, look at this. I'm gonna go underneath the white light here. These are fries that you will, once you make them once, and you get it down right, you just follow that recipe and you get it down, you're going to want to go to those. You're going to be wanting to make fries more than you've ever wanted to make fries in your life. They're so good. So that's my fry recipe. And yeah, doesn't that look great, Sharon? That you are in the car, right? You better be in the car. I'm waiting for you. Come enjoy my recipe. Tell me what you think, and I'm happy to share it with you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night again. Thank you all for sharing the night with us. Oh, you have the same air fryer? Yeah, it's great. It's a great one. It's just the right size. It fits in our kitchen nicely. It's not too big. It's not too small. We cook a lot. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I love you. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'm going to be doing probably a couple lives tomorrow. I have one that I've been wanting to share from Serge's reaction when we were at the courthouse. And it's really heartbreaking, but it's like breakthrough, break down, break through. And that's part of what we do here. And we just take care of each other. So thank you for being here. You're taking care of us. And everybody have a beautiful night. Good night. I'm Michael, and I'm out.